Hi everyone, Shane R. Monroe here. I know you need another Switch 2 unboxing like you need a hole in the head, but I'll try to keep this brief and show you a couple things that I thought was interesting. I do like these sort of special boxes here that have the instructions on here. Here are the two controllers. We have the main tablet or slate, I think they call it. And inside here, look at this. The Mario Kart's an actual code. You could turn around and sell it and make 10 or 15 bucks if you wanted to. HDMI cable included, nice. And a couple of those adapters so that you can handle the Joy-Cons outside the system. And of course, the weird clip them in and make them a controller item. Yeah, I don't know what you call that. We have a USB to USB-C cable. And of course, the power brick. Unremarkable to look at, but I thought I would show you anyway. Okay, easy peasy here. We'll just take this off. Here, of course, is the base, the dock, if you will. And yeah, it's different. It feels a little more premium than before. We got these vents on the bottom. It's kind of got this cool rounded look to it. It's not all square. Well, this thing just pulls off. Okay, I wasn't quite expecting that, but okay. Cool, then we have our Ethernet, HDMI, and power port, and you can bet your butt I'm going to be using every single one of those setting this up. I was trying to give you a look inside there, but it's fairly futile. We can look at that later. So I'm going to go ahead and harness this guy up so that I'm ready to go. I'm going to move it over to my desk here in just a minute, though. And this cord's a little bit on the short side. That's okay. That's easy enough to replace. Let's go ahead and open some of this stuff. Let's take a look at the slate itself. It's heavy, but not too heavy. Sorry, I don't have a product showcase mode on my camera, so we'll get a better look at the externals later. But I just kind of wanted you to get a first look at the slate, and it just plops right in there, just like you would hope. Easy peasy, pretty straightforward. All right, let's open up the Joy-Cons. I kind of like that they're colored out of the... Oh, look at this. Okay, so we have the bigger buttons here, all this stuff you've seen in the brochure, so no real reason. My real curiosity is, how does this work? Hey, that, holy crap, that works really, really well. I did not expect this to work this well. Buttons there. All right, just plop it on. And let's wiggle it around a little bit. I mean, this feels, damn, this is solid. I had no idea it would feel like that. I got to give them kudos. This whole magnetic thing might be the most ingenious part of the system. Everything else is just, you know, an incremental thing. But, yeah, okay. Well, I think we need to take it over and set it up, get the updates on, and go from there. All right, so the first thing that happened was it told me to take the Switch out of the dock. I'm trying to do direct feed here, people. Okay, so once I took it out and got to this screen and put it back in, it was fine. Go figure. All right, so we'll go through the motions here. We're going to cut out a bunch of stuff. I just want you to see what to expect, what sort of time frame it's going to take for you to get to set up and enjoy this. Had no problem getting on my network, no problem connecting. It was pretty smooth. You know, this shouldn't be anything surprising. No password viewing for you. And we just connect. I mean, none of this should be a surprise. You know what's funny, though? It's very utilitarian and cold. You know, and I know the Switch was too, but, you know, there's no Pikmin running around. There's no fun going on. It's just all, yes, dear. Okay. So let's see what we got going on next. All right, so we're going to download update data. And so it's in the background doing that, which is great. I don't know why I didn't pick Phoenix right off the bat, but I didn't. And you can play wherever you want. You can adjust the stand for the best viewing angle. You can use the AC adapter plug on the top. How to take off the Joy-Cons. Accessories, yada, yada, yada. We're not going to look at the attachment guide, sorry. Choose a style, change it anytime you want. And so, cool. All right, so now it's going to continue to update the data. That definitely took 3 minutes, maybe a little longer. And we get a reset. That's a 20-second reboot, by the way, between that step, and the system is updated. Okay, we should be able to proceed here. Now we're ready to start our system transfer. We're going to take it from my wife's Nintendo Switch OLED. And here is where I insert the micro SD card express that I got from Walmart. And I had no problems, no issues, just plug it in. I thought it already updated, but then it told me that it needed to update. So I don't know what that means. So it's now doing its thing, and I assume it's formatting it Later on, we're going to pull the card out and see what it's formatted as. Can you get access to the data? All that good stuff, because those are inquiring minds want to know. So I'm assuming it's formatting the drive at this point. I'm leaving this in here. I was going to cut it out, but it just didn't quite run long enough to cut out, but not short enough not to leave it in. So yeah, so again, this is an express card, not a standard micro SD card. And again, we have more updates. It's so weird. I thought we were done with updates, but whatever. All right, so I did lose a picture, which I wanted to kind of show. All right, and then all of a sudden it came back. It's almost like doing a video card upgrade on a PC. I just left it in because I thought that was interesting. Okay, now you're going to sign into your Nintendo account. They've made this relatively easy. And I don't remember what the original Switch was. They were going, Shane, it's the same as the original OG Switch. It's like, yeah, okay, well, the Switch is my wife's domain, not mine. So we have more preparing. Again, don't know what they're up to. Now we're ready to sign in. So you pick up your phone, you open the camera, you click the code. This is not a special app. You don't have to load the Nintendo app or do anything crazy like that. You're just going to get that 5-digit display. You're going to type that in. Okay, now we're going to continue, I guess, with the system transfer. I don't know what the system transfer would look like if you did not have a card, if it's longer or less or whatever. But this is kind of interesting. This is like a proxy transmission thing going on. And I'm assuming this is why we got the last couple of updates on the Switch, is to make them compatible to speak up to one another. And I'm also assuming that whatever this process is that is transferring the data between them, it's probably also being used in the game share feature, where it's essentially beaming one screen over to the other, or, bringing that connection across. Yep, and so this is what it looks like on the Switch as I'm doing it. So once you're all going there, then you can flip back. This is the direct feed off the Switch too, and we're ready to get started. And we wait a little more. Now, you're probably wondering what this is doing. Well, as far as I can tell, the only thing this is doing is moving all your data, but it's also moving all users' data. So every user that shares that system, you have 4 users, 10 users, whatever, all their data is coming. It took 3 minutes for it to calculate how much time it had left, which I thought was interesting. And then you had a couple of minutes for the basic move. I don't know if there was any compression or anything going on, but there wasn't a lot. My wife only has 1 or 2 accounts. She has like Disney Dreamlight Valley on 2 accounts. Oh, wait, I guess it wasn't done. It's got more data to move. Interesting. I wonder what that's about. And then we let this go ahead and finish up. And now we got to set up the system. Another minute and 24 seconds. Again, you think that, you're done and you're not, then you're done and you're not. Now it says the system transfer is complete. But is it? Let's find out, shall we? Okay. So now this says setup's complete. We're ready to hit the home button, and you can enjoy my dogs barking. Okay, here we go. Switch 2 logo is up, and I'm dying to see a new interface. It looks a lot like the old interface. It looks a lot like the old interface. I guess keep everybody comfortable, right? You can see here that I have a variety of different types of software in here, cartridge-based, virtual cartridge-based. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And you can see that it's sort of deciding which one to go. We're going to look at the game chat and all that other crap later. I just kind of wanted to run through these options here. We will look at the shop a little bit. And we will look at the virtual game cards. I just kind of wanted to dart around here a little bit. Whose cards do you want to see? So now it's not digital downloads anymore. They're virtual game cards. That's the new vernacular. So you don't have digital copies. I guess they want you to feel more like you own something. So we're going to use the word game card, but we'll just put virtual in front of it. I see what they're doing there. I guess that's clever enough. I kind of like the presentation, but all right. So switch online. I don't believe we have a current account open here, so I don't know how much we'll be able to see. I just wanted to see how long it took to load and what it might say, but I don't know. There's no active membership, so I probably can't do anything anyway. So we'll get out of there. Let's see what else we can look at here. So the shop, listen, we're going to spend a lot more time in the shop another time. I just wanted to hop in, run around a little bit, and show you what it looked like. And then later on, we'll get a little better evaluation. Plus, we don't want to do an evaluation on launch day when everybody's hitting the store. I mean, by the way, Nintendo's held it up pretty well. I would have expected everything to be a complete mess, but maybe Nintendo's learned that you got to beef up the infrastructure on those launch days. So I was really surprised that it stayed up as well as it was. You know, I'm in the afternoon here, 5 o'clock Arizona time, right? So I did favorite a couple of things while I was on the website earlier, including the welcome tour, my wife's Fantasy Tales, or what is it called? Fantasy Life Tales, whatever the hell it is. She had an update for that, you know, a paid upgrade pack. So that was pretty good. Now let's bust out this Bravely Default card. I'm dying to see what a key card looks like. I don't know what I was expecting, but let's try it out. I mean, the whole reason not the whole reason, because I think my wife would like this game, but the whole reason I got this game in this format was so we could try the game key. You plug it in, it says to use the key, you need to download. And then you need the key to stay in when you want to play. I swear to God, this feels like punishment for making us in any way want some form of physical media. So now you can also reorder your downloads. I don't remember if this was possible. I think you had to stop the one that was downloading and then it would move the next one over. Now I went ahead and installed the code for Mario Kart. And that just popped right up. I did that on the web. All right, well, we got a lot more to cover. Stick around, like, subscribe, hit the bell. You know what to do. I'm Shane Armandero. Thanks for watching. Take care.